This is a video I shot a couple of years ago while I was visiting Cambodia, Siem. You go out to the ticket office the day before you're going, so you can go and do a bit of an afternoon sunset tour, and that ticket covers you for a full day the next day as well. So if you go the previous afternoon and buy your ticket, you're good for the sunset and then all the next day. If you go when it's hot, I'd say just do half a day and spend the majority of your time at the Angkor Wat, as it's the best one out of the lot, and it's got a lot of detail in all the carvings and statues, and yeah, it's just really brilliant. You rock up for the sunrise nice and early. It's a beautiful sight to see. I recommend it to anyone thinking about going over to Cambodia. Go up to Siem, check out the temples, the culture and food and everything around the area. If you're looking for the exotic food, there's a fair there that the locals go to. It's not actually around Pub Street and where all the tourists are. That's where you can get like the deep fried spiders, tarantulas and snakes and all that sort of stuff. I couldn't find a lot of information about that one when I was there, but if you ask the driver about it, the fair and you know where all the locals go to eat the exotic foods and all that sort of stuff, you'll get onto it. But it's just unreal the amount of detail and the amount of like man hours and effort that must have went into building this place. Like the kingdom of all these temples in the Angkor Wat, and it's just unreal to see. We went there in probably one of the hottest times. It was around 38 degrees the day we was there. Very hot, wears you out. We was there for the sunrise, and you know we probably got home around 2 o'clock, and that was a good day. We seen a lot. Look, I think you can get a 3-day pass if you're real keen to take your time. I don't think it's necessary at all. You'll see it all in a day. Like some of the temples, they're not as impressive after going to the Angkor Wat. They're still good to see, but you won't spend a lot of time looking at them. That's why I recommend hang out at the Angkor Wat, really spend a lot of time there. Also make sure, if you're a woman, female, that you wear a top with your shoulders covered. Because some parts of the temples, like the Angkor Wat up the top, the very top of it, you can get around it alright, all the other parts, but the very top of it where you go up, you've got to wait in the line to get up there. There's a certain dress code to get up there, and for the women, they got to have their shoulders covered with a shirt. Not just, you can't just put a blanket or a sarong or something like that. That don't cut it. And there's one other temple that you can't get in at all without the proper attire. The other ones you'll go through pretty quick. This one here, the Banyan, something like that it's called, with the big heads. I like that. That was probably my second favourite, because it just looks real cool with the big heads in the statue. And so make sure you dress appropriately. Go online, search it, you'll see what you need to do. But I've seen a lot getting knocked back. I think you had to have shoes on as well to get up to certain ones. You couldn't have thongs on or sandals. I've seen quite a few getting knocked back that were waiting in line. They probably could have went along the line telling them beforehand instead of waiting for something. And then when you get to the end, they're telling you, nah, you can't get up there. But anyway, go to Cambodia, check out Siem. Siem, I think that's the pronunciation. All us Westerners call it Siem Reap, but the Siem, the locals, from what I heard, Siem. Anyway, go and check it out. It's a brilliant experience just to have a look. I highly recommend it. Just go online, do the research, Like I said, go out the afternoon before, get your tickets. Your driver will run you out there in your tuk-tuk. Good view for the sunset. It's worth checking out. Then you can go home, you got your ticket, everything, you're ready to go for the next day. You don't have to get up and then wait in line and everything. You can get your ticket, and you can get out there nice and early for the sunrise at the Angkor Wat. Spend a lot of your time there. You got the full day if you like. You can see it all in half day if you want. You'll still have a good experience. There's places there where you can get a lunch. It's not too expensive. You'll have people trying to sell you books and tour guides and all this stuff, like telling you the history like a book. Even at the first one, they'll be charging you a certain amount. Then you'll find by the time you're going through the place, and one of the last ones you go to is the one where they filmed Tomb Raider. I haven't got that in this video. That's one of the last ones you go to. If you've seen the movie, you've seen it. But by the time you get through there, they've got more stalls and everything. That's where you stop before your last leg before going home. And there, they'll be selling you the same book, but 10% of the original price or less that they offered it to you at the original one. So if you're after that book, wait to the end before you buy it, because you're looking at the temples. You don't want to read the book while you're going around looking at the temples. Go and look, enjoy, take your photos and everything. You can study the book later and get all the information. Get over there if you're planning it. Put a plan into place. Make it happen. You get lots of nice food around Pub Street. I recommend getting on the outskirts. You know, go for a walk around. Get away from the main tourist part. There's lots of restaurants. I'll get a bit more in with the locals and that. You get like a $1 breakfast. It's pork, rice, cup of tea. You know, you got all the hot sauce and all that I love, the chili and everything, if you're into your hot, spicy foods. You can get some good foods and good meals and that in Pub Street. Some are pretty good value, some of them are a bit more higher price, similar to Western prices. But if you're looking to get your best value, get out of Pub Street a little bit, get on the outskirts, go for a walk. You'll find plenty of choices. If you see a lot of locals in there, a lot of Cambodians, you know it's a good place to go to. You know, if it's a lot of locals in the place, a lot of Cambodians sitting around eating and enjoying themselves, you know you're going to get a good food there at a good value, at a good price. Anyway, have a good one. Uluru. I'll be back another time. There you go.